Namaste, royalties. You are on with the TeaKqueen, and it is Monday motivation. Whew, I just finished my boosted walk. Um, couldn't take you guys with me today because we were holding hand weights. So, yeah, that was a whole workout in itself, but I got through it. It was only like, I think, really 10 minutes and then 2 minutes of cool down, 2 minutes of cool down. But yeah, I'm out of breath, but not as bad as I used to be. So I do feel a big difference. So all of those that are working out with me for these 30 days, let's just stay consistent. Let's stay on it. Um, all of that, all of that. Whew. So I'm gonna go into Monday motivation, guys. If you've been following me on on Facebook, then you know that I have not been at 100, so to speak, or my normal, you know, motivating, inspiring self, I guess you could say. I really haven't. It's just been rough. It's been really, really rough the last few days. But we are a resilient human race. And I'm going to say human race because it's going to take all of us to get this country back, not even back, but let me rephrase, get this country to a new beginning. Because, guys, we can't go back on anything. Nothing in the past is worth even going back to. You know, I'm just trying to really hold it together right now. And if I lose it, you know, bear with your girl, right? I've been holding in a lot of anger at what happened not only to George Floyd, but the countless number of other Black men and women whose lives were taken without justice, without cause, and all of the lives that were changed from beatings and wrongful accusation and wrongful imprisonments. It's been a lot these last few days. It's like it happens and we get enraged and government does this much, if anything, and then we get numb again. We get numb until the next murder. And I think this time, guys, some people just really, really lost it, you know? And I understand. I understand to the best of my ability because as a Black woman and a Black mother, I held my son this weekend. He just walked up. We were at the store. And he just came up to me, and it was, we were at the West Side Market actually, and a group of people were just walking by. Everybody was masked up and, everything like that. And I don't know what it was, but he just came and kind of put his head on my shoulder. And I looked at him and I said, "Are you okay?" And he said, Mom, I'm angry. They don't have to kill us like this. It broke my heart all over again. So in that moment, all I could do was put my arms around him and remind him that his life matters, that he has a purpose, that he has a plan, and that I don't know what the solution is, but I do know that we got to find one, because we burying our boys and our girls, and there's a whole nother generation coming up that are pissed off, and they are acting in rage right now. You know, we have a whole generation of Black boys that have been slammed against walls and concrete and beat for nothing, for simply being born Black. And they're tired. So yeah, some of them, not all, because all of that burning and all of that other stuff, guys, all of that wasn't Black people. Come on now. It wasn't all us. We know it. It wasn't the peaceful protesters. It wasn't those. And I'm not knocking those that looted. I'm not knocking those that burnt anything. I'm not. Because we live in a world of violence. We live in a world where we have a president that incites racism and violence and evil. It's tough. It's tough, guys. It's really tough. But let me say this. We are a resilient group of people. We are a resilient race. And in the bottom of my heart, when I get past all the rage and all the anger, I know that God resides in every last single one of us. And for the ones that are out here just doing evil, they are just so far disconnected from the God inside of them that they are lost. And the spiritual side of me, guys, is struggling to pray and to just connect. So last night, I went to bed early, and I woke up at 4 this morning, and I went to the restroom, and next thing I know, I was just bawling in tears, just bawling, and I just sat there, and I said, you know what? Talk to me, God. Talk to me. Remove the rage from my heart, and just talk to me. And then I laid back down, and I put some meditation music on, and I was able to go back to sleep. And when I woke up, guys, it was just clear as day. You know, Spirit basically told me, work your lane. Work your lane. So I say to all of you guys, what are your skills? What's your passion? What were you blessed with? What are you good at? Whatever that is, do it. You know, what are your gifts? What are your passions? Do that. Take care of yourself and what you need to do so that you can bring forth your gift to this world, because we need it. We need it. We need it. So for me, I know that that is working with the youth, working with young mothers, and that's what I'm going to get back to. That's my part. You know, my part, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that I don't leave, or I don't take anything with me when it's time for me to transition. I'm not taking anything with me. I want to make sure I leave it all here. I want to leave it for the next queen to be able to motivate and and have compassion and be open and listen, because that's what it takes, guys. It's going to take all of us to just be compassionate with each other and to understand that we are all entitled to our opinions. And your opinion, no matter how strong you feel about it, is neither right nor wrong. It's just your opinion. And we got to learn to be compassionate. I saw so many Facebook posts yesterday that just brought tears to my eyes. I mean, we got to stop judging people. You know, we got to take a step back and make sure that we are doing everything that we need to do to not only take care of ourselves and get ourselves together, but to be able to share the best of us with the world. We got to stop judging those that are filled with rage and anger and abandonment and guilt. And we got to stop judging those that are stressed out. We got to stop judging those that did not have the same opportunity as us. You know, we know that white privilege is real, but there are too some black people that didn't grow up like some other black people. We don't have privilege. We just grew up differently. You know, my husband and I talk about it all the time. He'll ask me things like, well, did you have this when you were a kid? Because we had that. And I'm like, no, I ain't never had that. You know, I never tried that. And I realize everybody's background is different. They grow up different. So guys, every single person on this earth has got to learn how to have compassion for the next person. And we got to learn to love the spirit of a person, even though we may not like the personality of a person. I got so many thoughts in my head, and I know I'm rambling, guys. I thank you for listening. I thank you for your love and your support. I thank you for subscribing to my videos. I apologize for not being on for a few days. You know, like I said, it's just been tough. I've had my kids. I got to talk to them. I got to get them together. I got to figure out a way to explain what's happening in this world without me being so angry about it, because I don't want them to be angry. I don't want them to be hurt and confused. And it's tough. It's tough every time that my husband walks out that door. It's tough every time that my son and my daughters walk to the park. It's tough because they're out of my sight. They're out of my sight. And all I can do is stand in faith and pray over them and hope that they return home the way they left. It's tough. It's tough times right now, but we are tough people. And we're going to figure this out, you know, guys. Like I said in one of my posts, this may just be a revolution. And sometimes we need drastic change and drastic things to happen in order to bring forth something brand new. So my prayer is, from all of the ashes, all of the burnt buildings, all of the destroyed property, all of the lives lost, my prayer is that the phoenix rises, that something beautiful comes out of this, because we need something beautiful. We need something beautiful, guys. We do. So today, I'm going to do what I can. Today, I'm going to do what I do best. Today, I'm going to focus on my health, getting me together. Today, I'm going to focus on my team, helping them reach goals that they want to reach. I'm going to focus and grab hold to every bit of happiness that's in my life and around me. And that's where my focus is going to be. That's what I'm going to focus on today. So if I'm not on social media, guys, a lot today is because I can't see it today. Not today. Today we gonna knock out some goals to my team. Today we gonna knock out some goals. Today we gonna help some people with some great product. Today we gonna introducing people to this great business. Today we're going to show people how we can take this business and take the income from this business and build a community and take that money and put back into our communities, because that's what I'm going to do today. Today, I'm going to focus on my legacy, and I'm going to focus on the community. I'm going to focus on building my own little itty bitty tiny Black Wall Street within the walls of my home to make sure that I leave a legacy for my children. I make sure that my great grandchildren are taken care of. My family is going to be good. This is what I'm going to focus on today. This is what I'm going to focus on. So know that I love you guys. I know it was a long video. I just had to get some things off my chest. But today we're going to be great. It's all good. It's all God. It's all good. It's all God. It's all good. It's all God. That's your mantra for today. It's all good. It's all God. We may not understand it. And sometimes we got to stop asking why. And we just got to hold on. Stay focused. Keep our spirit and our channels clean. Let's meditate, yoga, whatever it is that keeps you centered. Get centered, get still, and be peace. Because in order to get peace out in this world and in these streets, we got to have peace in our hearts. So let's focus on being peaceful today. Just, if you watch this video on Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, all I'm asking you to do is comment below, peace be still. Peace be still. I love you guys. I will see you soon.